Hello my dear children. Let's start our class with a silent prayer. എല്ലാവർക്കും എന്നാണ് വിശേഷങ്ങൾ? സുഖമായിട്ടിരിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് വിശ്വസിക്കുന്നു. നിങ്ങൾ ക്ലാസ് എല്ലാം കൂടാറുണ്ടല്ലോ അല്ലേ? ക്ലാസ് കൂടണം, പഠിക്കണം, ഹോംവർക്ക് ഒക്കെ തരുന്ന ചെയ്യണം, സംശയങ്ങളുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ചോദിക്കുകയൊക്കെ ചെയ്യണം ഫ്രണ്ട്സിനോടും ടീച്ചേഴ്സിനോടും എല്ലാവരോടും. Okay. So today in this class we are going to discuss a new concept. So before that, let's recall what we have seen in the previous classes. Okay.
Let's remember the results that we have seen. Any fraction whose denominator is a power of 10 can be represented in decimal form. And give me some examples. Yes, 6 by 10 equal to 0.6 and 75 by 100 equal to 0.75. And the next result is fractions whose denominator can be made into a power of 10 by multiplying by a suitable number can be written in the decimal form. And the examples we seen are 3 by 40 is equal to 0.075 and 7 by 80 is equal to 0.0875. Isn't it? Now let's discuss another question. Read the question. Represent 1 by 3 in decimal form. Look at the fraction very carefully. Try to connect it with your previous knowledge and tell me what you have seen. Yes, in this fraction 3 is not a factor of any power of 10, isn't it? So what do you think? Is it have a decimal form or not? Okay, so all of you are concluding that it is not possible to represent 1 by 3 in decimal form, isn't it? So let's see whether there is any method or way to represent 1 by 3 in decimal form. Let's see. So let's consider the question once again, and I will give you clues and hints for the first few steps. Okay. So we start with our first step. Write the fraction as itself, as we do in every problem. We write 1 by 3 as itself. And then what is the next step? Can you guess? Okay, I will tell you. Multiply numerator and denominator with 10. Okay, is that clear? First step is multiplying numerator and denominator with 10. Then next step is to rearrange this fraction like this. That is 1 by 10 into 10 by 3. Do you get the connection? I will tell you. You write this 1 and this 10 together. That is 1 by 10 and the remaining 10 and 3 together. Is that clear? Okay. Now we are writing 1 by 3 again. And see, here we can write 1 by 10 as itself. Isn't it? But what about 10 by 3? We can divide 10 by 3, isn't it? So, by dividing 10 by 3, what will be the answer? Yes, the answer will be 3 plus 1 by 3. And there is no change for 1 by 10. So, some of you may have some confusions regarding this. That is, what you have to do is, you have to divide 10 by 3 and you will get the quotient as 3 and remainder as 1. And we represent it as 10 by 3 is equal to quotient, that is 3 plus remainder by divisor, that is 1 by 3. Isn't it? So we got the next step. Then can you tell me the next one? See, we can apply distributive property here, isn't it? What is that? We are multiplying 1 by 10 with 3 and then 1 by 10 with 1 by 3. Okay. So we get 3 by 10 plus 1 by 30. Isn't it? Next, there is a small rearrangement. That is, we are putting 3 by 10 to the LHS. So here it is plus 3 by 10 and when it comes to the LHS, its sign changes as minus 3 by 10. And this will be equivalent to 1 by 30. And this is our first step. In the first step, what we have got? We got 1 by 3 minus 3 by 10 equal to 1 by 30. Put it as 1 and keep it in your mind. Now discussing the second step. What we have done in the first step, we multiply both numerator and denominator with 10, isn't it? Now can you tell me the second step? Yes, multiplying both numerator and denominator with 100. And how did you split it? Yes, we split it as 1 by 100 into 100 by 3. So always keep in mind that this 1 by this 100 and 100 by 3. Okay. So, and the next step was, yes, dividing 100 by 3 and writing it as a mixed fraction. And we get 1 by 100 into 33 plus 1 by 3. If you have any doubt, you can you can find it by dividing 100 and 3. And you get the quotient as 33 and the remainder as 1. Tell me the next step. Yes, we are applying distributive property and we get 33 by 100 plus 1 by 300. And the next step is 1 by 3 minus 33 by 100 equal to 1 by 300. And the final result we got from this step is 1 by 3 minus 33 by 100 equal to 1 by 300 and put it as 2. Now let's discuss the third step. Now in this step, what you are going to do first? Yes, multiplying both numerator and denominator with 1000. And we split it as 1 by 1000 into 1000 by 3. I hope all of you understood the step. What is the next one? Yes, dividing 1000 by 3 and getting it as 333 plus 1 by 3. So, once again I am saying, if you have any doubt, divide 1000 by 3 and get the answer. Okay. What is the next step? Yes, applying distributive property and finding the first term as 333 by 1000 plus 1 by 3000. And the last step is 1 by 3 minus 333 by 1000 is equal to 1 by 3000. So in this step, the final answer is 1 by 3 minus 333 by 1000 equal to 1 by 3000. And we consider it as 3. Let's analyze each of the final answer in the steps above. In the first step, we got 1 by 3 minus 3 by 10 is equal to 1 by 30. And the next step, we got 1 by 3 minus 33 by 100 as 1 by 300. In the third step, we got 1 by 3 minus 333 by 1000 is equal to 1 by 3000. And if you done another step, we will get 1 by 3 minus 3333 by 10,000 equal to 1 by 30,000 and so on, isn't it? Now let's compare. So before that, look at this. If we subtract 5 from 10, we get 5. And if we subtract 7 from 10, we get 3. And if we subtract 8 from 10, we get 2. See, ഇപ്പൊ നോക്കിയാൽ 5, 3, 2 നമുക്ക് ഡിഫറൻസ് എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ കിട്ടുന്നത് എന്താ? കുറഞ്ഞ നമ്പേഴ്സാ. ഇങ്ങനെ കുറവ് ഡിഫറൻസ് കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുന്ന രണ്ട് നമ്പേഴ്സ് തമ്മിലുള്ള അകലം എന്തായിരിക്കണം? കുറവായിരിക്കണം അല്ലേ? 10ഉം 5ഉം തമ്മിലുള്ള അകലമാണോ 10ഉം 8ഉം തമ്മിലുള്ള അകലമാണോ ഏറ്റവും കുറവ്? 10ഉം 8ഉം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ പറയാലോ, 10നോട് വളരെ അടുത്ത് കിടക്കുന്നത് 8ആണ് 7നെ അപേക്ഷിച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ 5നെയും 7നെയും വെച്ച് നോക്കുമ്പോൾ 8ആണ് ഏറ്റവും അടുത്ത് കിടക്കുക. ഇതേ റിസൾട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇവിടെയും അപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുക. നോക്കിക്കേ, 1 by 30, 1 by 300, 1 by 3000. ഇതിൽ ഏറ്റവും വലുതേതാ? 1 by 30 അല്ലേ? ഒരു വലിയ കേക്ക് എടുത്തിട്ട് അതിനെ 30 കഷ്ണങ്ങളാക്കി മുറിച്ച് ഒരു കഷ്ണമാണോ, ആ വലിയ പീസിനെ 3000 കഷ്ണമാക്കി മുറിച്ച് ഒരു കഷ്ണമാണോ വലുത്? 30 കഷ്ണത്തിൽ ഒന്ന് തന്നെയല്ലേ? അതായത് താഴേക്ക് വരുംതോറും ഇതെന്താ വരുന്നു? കുറഞ്ഞു കുറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നു. അതായത് നമ്മുടെ LHS ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡ് സൈഡ് തമ്മിലുള്ള ഡിഫറൻസ് കുറഞ്ഞു കുറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നു. അതായത് 1/3 gets closer and closer to 333/1000 than 3/10. അല്ലേ? So here the RHS, that is 1/30, 1/300, 1/3000, all these are getting smaller and smaller. So the LHS is also getting closer and closer. That is the fraction 3/10, 33/100, 333/1000, all are getting closer and closer to 1/3. So in short, we can say that the fraction with decimal form 0.3, 0.33, 0.333 and 0.3333 etc. gets closer and closer to 1/3. So we can write the decimal form of 1/3 as 0.333. Don't forget to put the dots after writing 333 because it indicates that it continues, that is 1/3 is getting closer and closer as much as 3's we consider. Okay. In the next video also we are discussing the same concept.